I saw an ad which asked a question. When you have to stop working, can you afford to? It is a straightforward question that is also depressing because it suggests we don't have a choice as to when we stop working. We stop working when we have to. We stop working when we are told to. Wait a minute, that sounds like a prisoner in a labor camp serving time. Alamak. Don't you hate the feeling of working because you don't have a choice? Yes, of course, you do. I would be surprised if you don't. You want to be financially free so that you do not have to exchange your time for money anymore. You don't want to serve time. You want time to serve you. So, instead, I would ask this question. If you want to stop working, can you afford to? I am going to be brutally honest. Not many people can. This is something only the rich can do. If you are not rich, continue to serve time. Ouch. The truth hurts. So, what to do? Become rich, la. I believe that even average income workers can become rich. I am talking about not having to exchange time for money in a more kind of rich. Why do many average income workers find this impossible? Do you believe me if I were to say it is not because they make an average income? The truth is many of them find this impossible because they can afford so many things in life and would get them in a heartbeat. This is why they cannot afford to stop working. This is based on a true story. Guy says, I think we should go to Europe on a vacation. The euro is so cheap now. Gal says, wow. Good idea. I can buy all the branded goods there. So much cheaper than in Singapore. Guy says, I have $10,000 saved up this year. We can have a good time there. Gal says, I am so happy. I think we deserve it. Oh, they definitely deserve it. If this is the way they are going to live, year after year, they deserve to be destitute and get VIP seats at Roy's next Return Our CPF rally in Hong Lim Park. This next story is based on a reality show I watched. Guy says, I prefer Hawaii for our honeymoon. I don't want to go to Phuket. Gal says, but we cannot afford it. We have a budget, remember. Guy says, I know we cannot afford it but I think we deserve it. We can take a loan. OMG. That guy is an absolute idiot. I probably exclaimed so loudly that my neighbors got a fright. Hey, woman. Financial freedom gives us options but you don't need financial freedom to opt out of this relationship. Borrowing money to fund a vacation. Spend all the money we make, we will always be poor. Borrow money to fund our lifestyle, we will be poorer than poor. Don't let people ask you, and certainly not at the bank, this question. When you have to stop working, can you afford to? Ask instead, if you want to stop working, can you afford to? The difference between the two questions is one of choice. We have choices in life and if we want to continue having choices in life, choose carefully. Yes, even average income workers have a choice to be rich.